Usually, parents don't imagine their child viewing pornographic content, not to talk of catching their child watching pornography, actually. And that's why whenever such thing happens, parents tend to overreact, or they find it difficult to comport themselves, or they find it just to be emotional about it. So in this video, I'll be taking you through the journey of 9 things to do whenever you catch your child watching pornography, or whenever you get to know that your child is viewing a pornographic content. And please remember that I still remain your girl, Happiness, because I care so much about your well-being. So the first thing that you need to do whenever you catch your child watching a pornographic content is that don't shout. You need not to overreact. You need to comport yourself, and you need to manage your emotions, because if you don't manage your emotions, it's possible that you will overreact, and it's possible that you will do silly things or do things that might hurt your child, because watching pornography is enough trauma for that child already. So don't add to it by making the child more traumatized. Then the second thing that you need to do is pray about it. I believe that I'm talking to a Christian parent. I believe that I'm talking to a believer, somebody that believes in God. And in every situation we find ourselves, one of the things that is very important for every believer is to pray about it, talk to God about it. And most importantly, every child, they are very unique in their own way. And it is God that created them. God knows every man's uniqueness. So you need to pray to God about it. Let Him direct you on how to handle the matter and give you the wisdom on how to handle the matter. Then the third thing that you need to do is ask some questions on how your child feels about the whole thing, when it started, and what made your child to start watching pornography. And please be ready to listen to your child. And when you are listening to your child, be positive. Don't attack the child. Don't insult the child, because there are so many children that the reasons why they resort to pornography is out of desperation, out of curiosity, out of depression, out of idleness, and so many other reasons. Even some of them, they see it as a way of running away from probably family issues or any other issues that they might not have discussed with you earlier on. So you need to ask questions from them and be ready to listen. Not that when they are talking, you begin to interrupt them. Be ready to listen. And the fourth thing that you need to do as a person is that you also share your own teenage experience. It's very important. Of course, you might not experience this kind of scenario, but I know that you also experienced another issue that is very much more when you were also a child, when you were growing up. Everybody has their own struggle, but your own struggle might not be pornographic, but you can also share your own experience while you were growing up, your own struggles, and how you were able to overcome it, so that your child gets to understand that he's not the only one having struggles. Everybody has struggles, and there are so many struggles attached with teenage age. So you need to let your child understand that and share a story. And peradventure you don't have a personal experience, you can just look out for a personal experience, probably from somebody close to you or somebody your child knows, and probably the experience has been better ended in success, in victory. Share it with your child, so that the experience will help your child to be positive even about that experience. The fifth thing that you need to do is that you need to model and encourage critical thinking. It's very important. You need to let your child be aware that it is not everything that you see on social media that are real. Actually, you train your child not to believe every single thing they see on social media. And even you as a parent, you model it to them. Let them see it from you, and you also let them know. So the sixth thing that you should do whenever you catch your child watching pornography as a parent is that you take away every form of screen and replace with interesting and lively activities. And I'm going to say that even before you think of taking away any form of screen, it's very important for you to replace things, like replace so many lively activities first before you take away screen. Because if you take away screen from your child, what will they be doing? Of course, the child will be idle. And when somebody is idle, even is that the idle hand is the devil's workshop, and even the idle act is the devil's workshop. So you need to replace with something, lively activities, probably sports, probably baking, probably dancing, singing, music, and the likes. Then you take away screen. And even while you're introducing the lively activities to your child, also engage, be part of it. Don't let your child be doing that. You also be part of it and make it lively for the child. Because one thing about pornography is that just as I said in one of my previous videos, that once the child starts watching pornography, he seems to find every other thing is not lively. You only see pornography as a lively activity. So you really need to make an important effort to introduce other lively activities to that child. Then the seventh one is address the habits and counsel the child. Don't attack the child. It's very, very important. We have some parents that whenever their child does what is bad, they don't really know how to address the matter. The only thing they do is that they attack the child. They tell the child you are this, you are that, instead of them to address the matter, counsel the child how to go about it and talk to the child. Talk to your child. Don't insult the child. Just let the child know that it is a struggle, and of course he's going to overcome it. Then the eighth one is improve online safety, such as enabling parental control your child's device, and also making use of parental monitor, perhaps through your device and monitoring your child's personal device if there is need for you to give your child a personal device. So improve online safety, and most importantly, even before you give your child a phone, you need to take your child through the journey of the advantages and the disadvantages of social media, because one of the struggles that teenagers have presently is pornography. And the reason why the struggle for pornography is so much is because of social media and access to internet, unlike before. So even then, probably there might be issues of pornography, but not as now, because teenagers now have access to internet and social media. Then the ninth one is you need to take action if necessary. Having done all this, if you still think that there is still something that needs to be done that has not been done, that means that you need to reach out to a professional therapist and let your child go through therapeutic journey, because it's very important, because the child is already traumatized by watching pornography, and the child needs to be healed, because it's very important, so that the child will not be affected. And I think it's enough for us to call it a day. But before I go, I would just like to say is that parents should get prepared for unexpected, especially when they are parenting your child. I'm not saying that you should be pessimistic, but I'm just saying this so that when things happen, you will not overreact. And also you will learn how to manage your child's behavior. And it's very important that as a parent, emotional intelligence is very important, because to raise a king, to raise giants, to raise children that will bruise the head of the serpent, it takes emotional intelligence and it takes God. So please don't leave the place of God, and discernment is very important. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and your comment is very important, and don't forget to like and also share this video. Bye.